So if you already thought this new update for Sony and the PS4 was already bad enough, recording your conversations, spying on you, which is already terrible enough, invading privacy is terrible, should not happen. Well, this update gets a lot worse. And Sony, you're giving people more reason not to trust you. Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have a better tomorrow. So, if there wasn't already enough reason to not trust Sony when it comes to the anime censorship, when it comes to their double standard, like how they have a spicy scene with Abby in The Last of Us Part 2, and now them going so far as to invade people's privacy recording their speeches. If this wasn't already terrible enough, well, this update is much worse than we thought. So, got to give a shout out to Black Sage D because he retweeted this. If you're not following him, you definitely should follow him. But this person that he retweeted stated this: I hate that people are only talking about the crap with PSN, making it so you can record what people say in parties to report it, which of course is still certainly bad. When there's so much other horrible things in this update that no one seems to be mentioning. Now, what could these problems actually be that are in this update? Well, when it comes to the party system and the messaging system, there's a lot of problems with that, as well as friends list even being broken. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Sony has made things worse, even removing certain things. It's ridiculous. Sony rolls out new PS4 update with controversial party changes. I mean, it's already been controversial enough. I mean, nobody wants a company or anyone for that matter to spy on them when it comes to their conversations or record them, so that's already bad enough. Well, it gets worse. Sony today rolled out the newest PlayStation 4 system update 8.0. While the changes made by this update are generally good, no, they're not good. Some are less welcome. More like all of them are less welcome, because none of them are welcome. Another less welcome part of this update is the adjustments it's made is to sort of combine parties and messages. Now, when you want to start a new party, you must start a new group. Not just creating parties and inviting particular friends over, you have to have a group message chat from which you can launch a party. Say, for example, you have a group chat for two friends that you play with regularly, and you want to play some Warzone or something together. But one of your friends wants to invite a friend. Well, you can't do that from the new party system. Instead, you have to form a new group with that friend in it in order to start a party. It's needless hassle, as Sony puts it. Now, you can start a party chat or send a message to the group you previously chatted with across PS4 as well as PS5 when it launches. So, this is already a problem in itself, because what this does is people that you may not even know, say some random comes to your party, right? Well, they're locked into all of your messaging. So that means that they can go through all your messages, and if they find anything that they may have an issue with, because remember, I stated that this could be abused very easily. Well, they could look through anything. If they don't like something somebody said, then they can report that, and that person could get suspended or banned. I mean, this is how bad this update is. I mean, they even took away features. This is insane. Lots of users are reporting the update has broken some of their friends list, which isn't a huge surprise. Updates can sometimes break things before an early patch is released. I say unsurprisingly, but it's still disappointing. Well, I mean, look, friends list shouldn't even be broken. I mean, yeah, updates can mess with things, but still, I mean, this is really bad. I mean, and this isn't even all of it. So, of course, there are some articles that aren't even talking about some of the stuff. So going back to the tweet that I brought up, there's a lot more to this than we already knew. And this person really points out a lot of the issues within this update. So, talking about all of this, looking at this problem, because we'd already known about the recording, we'd already know about basically joint messages at this point, we already knew about the party chat feature. Well, let's go further into that then. This person talks more about it. Glaring issues. Party chats are no longer independent voice chats. Now instead, voice chats are tied to message groups. This has quite a few blatant problems. Namely, inviting any player to a party chat now adds them to the message group. This means that if you have a party chat group with several of your close friends and want to invite one other user to voice chat, say a one-off friend or a random user you meet while playing online multiplayer, they will also be added to the associated message group and can view all past messages. This also means every time someone joins the voice chat, they get added to a swelling message group. Besides the privacy issues, this also leads to huge message groups that will get a notification for every time someone messages it. So that would be kind of annoying, always getting messages all the time. So you leave that chat to stop annoying messages. Now you won't be able to see party chats for that group. So you have to create a new message group every time your old one gets too big and annoying. And consequently, every time you invite a new user to the party chat, that message group and your messages are no longer private. Yeah, see, like I said, this is easily able to be abused. I mean, you could say things, people could take it out of context, and then they could be like, "Hey, Sony, I saw this toxic chat group. This is what they were saying." And then, boom, people are banned. It's ridiculous. No more public-private party chat option. Previously, the host could set the party to private and utilize kick permissions to moderate a party chat. Now, however, any one of the members can invite anyone else to that chat. The only person who can remove members is the chat owner. No, not necessarily the person who started the party voice chat, the person who started the message group. That means that if someone joins who shouldn't, and that chat owner isn't there to moderate, not only is the problem causing a user semi-permanently into your party voice chat, they're semi-permanently in the message group as well. You and your friends will have to leave the party chat and message group and start a new message group to get away from them. This is horrible. What is going on here with this? First, Sony is spying on you. Now they're basically allowing anybody to just, take anything that's in a message group out of context and potentially, suspend or ban people. I mean, this is just a clown show. I mean, Sony, it's not getting any better. You're making it worse. I mean, and they're taking away features, like to where people could, if there was somebody that joins the party, taking away a feature of getting them out of there that is the leader of that party, but then the message group is the person who created that message group is the only one who could take them out. Like, what in the world? I mean, because say somebody comes in, they start harassing people, right? And the person who started the message group's gone, and they continue to harass people, and then the party leader can't do anything about it because they're not the leader of the message group. That is a terrible way of trying to take care of problems. Like, that's horrible. These issues will lead to dozens and dozens of message groups with different permutations of users that get frequently abandoned. This was already an issue with messages. Now it will become a much, much larger issue. We have entered notification hell. So basically, with this update, Sony has essentially gone backwards rather than forwards with trying to make things better. They made it worse. Like, what was the point of this update then? I mean, seriously, it's just getting worse and worse. Other issues. Community party chat feature is no longer working. Using PS communities to quickly find party chats groups is over. Are you serious? What in the world? What is this? The Play Together feature has been removed, used to send party chat members game invites. This was a useful workaround for many games that lack robust in-game activity / friends list. So in other words, you would have to scroll all the way through your friends list to find people rather than just be like, okay, well, let me just press the invite feature from the chat. Like, wow. What is this? For real? Like, PlayStation, Sony, what are you doing? This is a joke. Can no longer join game sessions via party chat. Yet again, what? What? Muting individual users in a party chat no longer stops audio transmissions both ways. Muting users not only stops you from hearing them, not vice versa. If you mute a user, they can now still hear you. Okay, so that's a problem that's been going on with Xbox, as Xbox has a feature to where you can mute them, right? But when the Xbox One came out, the mute feature only worked so that you couldn't hear them, not so that they couldn't hear you. So that's not just a problem with PlayStation now, but that's also been a problem that's been going on with the Xbox One for years that they have not fixed. Now, on the 360, you can mute someone and neither of you could hear each other. But now it's the other way around, where if you were to mute someone on Xbox One, then they can still hear you, though. So now they've added that basically to PlayStation. I mean, this is a mess. Please post other issues so that I may add them to the list. TLDR, we have entered message group overload. Party chats and message groups were better off staying separate. Please revert these changes, Sony. I mean, yeah, these changes are terrible. And this is only going to make people more frustrated, and understandably so, because Sony has screwed up royally. And Sony themselves have been trying to come out and state that, oh, but we're not trying to spy on anyone. We're just here. We're just trying to make sure that we can make everything so much better by getting rid of toxicity in gaming and make it more fun. No, you're just spying on people. That's basically what you're doing. You're recording their conversation so that you can use it against them. That's clearly what Sony is doing. And, you're invading people's privacy. That's already a problem enough. Seeing that they're now taking away features, making party chats and group chats the same thing now, like messages, this is ridiculous. And they're only making it worse. And this update goes to prove that it's a lot worse than we thought. So they're taking away features, they're spying on you, and they're making it easier to abuse their system. But anyways, I'll be back again on Tuesday. Let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here, and make sure you were still subscribed because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on Discord. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on Discord. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you. And have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.